First.
You're good. Holy shit. Oh, what's going on? We Talk Facts Podcast, episode 7. We got your boy Al Haji. Got Zoe back with us today too. Zoe
Damn,
wasn't
watch this
feeling
tweet.
good the other day.
Dope.
Now we got him back. I see he got somebody new today. I don't know who
Yeah,
that is.
damn, bro.
Oh,
What's up, bro? Hey,
what's
is my
going? What's going?
you can hear my background or not?
A little bit.
It's too loud or it's good?
You good? You Gucci?
All right, bet.
What's the word, brother? How you been?
Man, good, man. Had to get this Valentine's day stuff over.
How
Santana low key
Valentine's Day
fucked
go?
up. It was good too. We went to dinner, bro. Santana ass acted an ass, bro. Should have left him at home with his grandma. He got down. Low key fucked up the dinner, bro.
Damn.
Shit was smooth though. Had a nice little Valentine's Day, bro. You know, I don't really get in the holidays like that. It was decent though.
Ain't a lot. Ain't a lot. Bigs up to you though. I ain't.
I'm already,
Not.
I'm already.
But no, I mean, definitely it's Valentine's Day weekend too. Everybody though, we'll definitely start to get into it. Let's talk about All Star Saturday night. I know I went over basically on who I thought the win. I had Canupa win a 3-point contest. I had Jackson Hayes win the dunk contest, and then I believe, Team Knicks winning the Shooting Stars, and I was right for 1 out of 3. So
Yeah, bro.
we've seen Damian Lillard came back and become a 3-time 3-point contest champion in the final round with Devin Booker and Devin Booker missing the game, tying 3 to send it to overtime with him and Damian Lillard. How do you feel about that, Zoe? Like Damian Lillard definitely not playing this whole season, but he's able to still do what he can do and play in the right moment at the right time in clutch moments.
Bro, I was just about to say like the fact Cud ain't played all year. He came back and
Yeah,
won a bit. Like that's tough, bro. Like we ain't seen Dame all year, bro. He came back and won that bitch in sweatpants, bro. Like that's huge. I damn near was smiling for him, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say I wrote him off, but I didn't even expect to see him like shooting the ball on the court this year. So
yeah.
big shout out to Dame. And then oh well, go ahead.
I mean, I kind of like. I didn't really expect Dame to win. I mean, big respect to him. I mean, I do still want to give a shout out to Canupo, bro. Like, out of
Yeah,
all those, be the youngest player, dropped 27 in the first round. So, I mean,
yeah,
definitely up with him. I believe that he will be one of the greatest shooters ever to play for the league into coming. But definitely, bro, shout out to Dan, bro. Like, he's literally showing why he's one of the best 3-point shooters of all time. I think he had more 3-point contest championships than Curry. So,
yeah.
definitely want to give a shout out to Dame, and bro, like, it's just the art of shooting, bro. Like, the hardness just to keep shooting over and over. And we've seen Dame take the craziest shots. So,
Crazy
definitely
shot.
shout out. Yeah, definitely shout out to him. Um, do want to get into the shooting stars. So we had Team Celebrity, which consisted of Scott Barnes, Chet Holmgren, and I believe Richard Hamilton. We
Mr.
had
Hamilton played
Team,
in that?
yeah, Rick Hamilton did play in it. He was with teams. That's when the team with Drewski, and Drewski was messing up all their passes.
Uh
Don't
okay.
Yeah. So that's the reason they lost, because of Drewski. Then you had Team Harper, Dylan Harper, Ron Harper Jr. also go to the final round. We had Team Knicks, which were the winners of the contest, Allen Houston. We had Jalen Brunson, and then we had Karl Anthony
Oh
Towns.
damn. Yeah.
And then now that list, the team which I thought was going to win it all was the Youngins. So I believe that was Jalen Johnson, Con Canupo, and Corey Maggette. Corey Maggette made like 4-5 3 straight. I was just going crazy. Like, I'm like,
He was
hit it.
hard.
Yeah, but Team Knicks did ended up getting the win. They did catch hot fire in the final round. How do you feel about getting that? And what do you expect out of the Knicks coming into the next part of the season?
I think that was smooth for them, bro. They look like they was having fun out there. They put up 47 points against Team Cam.
Yeah.
Got the W, and after All-Star break, that's when everybody usually turn it up. So I definitely think the Knicks. I think they're gonna come out the gate punching, but uh, there was before the break during the whole contract thing with Town, not contract, but Towns not getting the ball and him potentially getting traded. I think this helps them lock back in a sense. Like
Yeah.
he got the uh you know uh not rewind, like what's the word I'm looking for? He got to relax a little bit, have fun. So I definitely think they're gonna go back out there and probably what seed are their next? Three?
Yeah, they're the third seed, I believe.
Yeah, so I
They're
think
right.
they keep that number three spot. I definitely think they're gonna win more games now. I think that probably like kind of helped them. Like it low key remind me of like some team building stuff, some team chemistry building stuff. Just them
Yeah.
out there playing in that game. So I definitely think they could shake back and do something big after the All Star break because that's usually when everybody lock in and try to what I'm saying, make that final push for the playoffs. So I definitely see the Knicks. They definitely they gonna ball out, bro. I ain't gonna give them too much because I ain't a Knicks fan, but they definitely gonna ball
Yeah.
out.
I mean, definitely. I feel like the same way. I feel like they got a lot of assets. OG Anunoby will be coming back from injury. Mikal Bridges playing. He's playing. He can definitely make an impact. And then the youngins on the bench, Tyler Kolek, and you got the veterans into Jordan Clarkston. I feel like the Knicks will make noise. It's kind of gonna be iffy because Jason Tatum is coming back as well for the Celtics. So
Oh,
that's
he's
gonna
coming
like
back.
make yeah, Jason Tatum is coming back. Yeah. So that's gonna
Damn.
kind of like make it a little iffy. But then again, I feel like they're just gonna make it more exciting. So I feel like the Knicks can have a chance, and they have a great coach in Mike Brown. They just gotta
Mm-hmm.
kind of keep playing the play way they playing, and I feel like they will do what they do. And shout out to Allen Houston too, Knicks legend, shooting lights out yesterday. Like I was like, what? Like damn, I need to get some tips from him. Like for real. Real. We will get into the dunk contest. We've seen your Miami own. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Your man. Uh oh. we had your own win the dunk contest. Though, how do you feel
Yeah,
about
bro. I
Sean
ain't gonna lie.
Robinson?
Yeah, I'm happy for him, bro. Cause dude went undrafted. I believe he got signed to a 2-way last year. Not many people knew who he was. Like I don't even think bro got a 2K like a face scan, bro. Like he not even scanning
Yeah,
it. So he
he's
definitely
young.
about to get that face scan. But I think that was big for him. I seen the video. He was so excited. He FaceTimed his mom and dad right after.
Yeah,
And I was just smiling, bro. Especially him playing for the Heat. I feel like it's a dunk contest, but to him, that's something big. That's something major. He got to put on for Miami, put on for his family. So I definitely think that was a real, real, real good moment for bro. I'm definitely happy for him. Even though I definitely thought Carter Bryant was gonna win. Not
yeah.
gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I did not know Carter Bryant was that bouncy.
Oh yeah. And bro, I feel like the same way I thought Carter Bryant was gonna win, just because of like I felt like he had well no Jackson Hayes, but he disappointed me. But then again, when they got to that second round, I thought Carter Bryant was gonna take over. But Keyshawn Johnson is the name. I mean,
Yeah.
bro, he pulled
Yeah,
out
check
really
that.
dunk. I didn't expect. Like, bro came almost I think 2 feet from the free throw line, windmilled it one hand. So I'm
Yeah,
just
bro.
like, damn.
Jumped over E40.
Yeah, that's another one too. I see that was his first dunk. So, I mean, definitely shout out to him too, bro. I mean, the dunk is always making names. I mean, we see Matt McClung
Yeah.
become one of the greatest dunk contest contestants of all time. Now it's to the point where he don't even want to do the dunk contest. And I can definitely feel that because people feel like the dunk contest is kind of like a leverage to just knowing them for that one thing. Like same with
Yeah.
Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. Zach LaVine kind of had to excel his game more to knowing that hey, Zach LaVine's an all star. He's just not a dunk contest champion. Same with
Yeah.
Kobe. Same with the other greats. So I feel like that's just something that will build on. But definitely shout out to him. Shout out to him bringing that home for the Miami Heat. And also shout out to the other contestants, especially Jace Robinson, bro. I seen that
Yeah.
one dunk he 360. Bro, I thought bro almost went to the hospital.
Bro, he looked like he broke his back. That shit looks scary,
Yeah.
bro. Which I don't know if he jumped at like an awkward angle, bro. I don't understand how he ended up that far right to the backboard. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit looked crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But he shook back. He shook back for sure. But he ain't his dad, bro. I can't say that. His dad would
Yeah.
have went out there and did some crazy shit.
Oh yeah. His dad's a different breed, but I
Yeah,
mean,
bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, I still want to give him his props too, and also Jackson Hayes, even though he didn't win. Um, but definitely shout out to All Star Saturday Night. The only L about it was at 5 p.m. So by the
Yeah, it
time
was
I got done,
early.
you're like All Star is done at when it usually start. That's crazy. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
So
They put it seemed like they pushed everything up this year.
yeah, and they also had news where they canceled Jalen Brown's stream at like 7 p.m. Like he couldn't
Oh, for
stream
real.
because they said it was like above the city pay grade. Because the officer was like, yeah, "It's above my pay grade. I just got to end this whole stream." And then he couldn't stream, but they were having parties. I didn't need a permit, but then again, it was
Uh,
because yeah, but then it was because it was early too, so it was kind of like
yeah,
questionable.
yeah.
But definitely shout out to that weekend though. Friday night we did see VJ Edgecombe take home the MVP. Vince did beat Team Mello. He scored the game-winning free throws. How do you feel about the experience on what he did? Not the experience on what he did, but kind of like the experience of what Vince Carter could have gave him, North Carolina's own. You feel me? You got the way it's probably covering up, you probably can't see it, but how do you feel about just him taking over that game, especially with him being as young?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like BJ Edgecombe, bro. I felt like when he came to the when he got drafted, everybody was talking about him when he was like they was living off a generator. Like I
Yeah,
feel like bro really got that dog in him. Nobody expected him to be as good as he is in the league. Like he of course he's not doing what Cooper Flag is doing because he doesn't have the
yeah,
ball in him as much as Cooper Flag. But I feel like in a few years, like he'll definitely be a superstar in the league if he stay at it. Because eventually they gonna move on from Embiid, and that'll pretty much be him and Tyrese Maxey team. They got rid of Jared McCain, and now the guard position pretty much open in Philly, bro. Like it's him and Tyrese. So I definitely I'm proud of BJ Edgecombe. I'm happy for him, and that was a good game too. I enjoyed
yeah.
seeing Dylan Harper go at his brother too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that game was crazy. Oh, snap. That game was crazy. And I could just say that out of standpoint. I feel like BJ Edgecombe, exactly what you said, bro. I can just agree. Like, I just got to agree because everything you're saying is most likely, I'm going to say most likely it is going to happen because Joel Embiid with injuries is not going to last long. And, bro, Tyrese Maxey is taking that team to a whole different level.
Yeah, bro.
Now he got his two man, like he said, like Tyrese, Mr. Krabs, he Plankton. Like they trying to figure out something till they could both be great. Even though Plankton had to do this and that, try to get the secret
Yeah,
formula, still
yeah.
had to find ways into making that happen. So I definitely like figure out how his game is played. Definitely one of the slashing type. I could definitely see a lot of Vince in his game in the future.
Definitely. He's very
Just to
athletic
the
too.
oh yeah,
Very
very
athletic.
athletic.
For him not
So
for
I
him to not be a big guard, like
yeah,
that's
oh yeah. And I feel like that's the same way too. But at the end of the day, I feel like he will be great, like you said. Definitely needs a little more time, but once he get that time, like he'll probably have like the same ball dominant ways Poop Flag has in Dallas right now. So I mean, definitely shout out to VJ Eshcombe. All Star game. It's kind of covering. I ain't really gonna get into the celebrity game. I mean, the only thing I'll probably like say is why did Taco Fall playing it?
Yeah, I didn't understand that, bro. I was confused. He's not even like a celebrity like Taco Fall, not even
Yeah,
the influencer or nothing, bro. That kind of threw me off. I feel like they just kind of put him in there. I feel like they kind of put a lot of people in there, though, bro. Like they could have found more people to play in that game, bro. That I
yeah.
kind of of it.
Like no offense, like everybody I felt like was in it should have been in it, but it was like you had people from reality TV shows I ain't never seen. I'm like, who's this? They say, yeah, he's from this reality TV show like Love Island. I said, oh, I heard of it.
Yeah,
Okay,
bro. Like they got Nick playing in the game, bro. Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
even.
bro. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm rolling, bro. I'm rolling. Nah,
I'm like, no, no offense, bro. Bro scored only 2 points. I watched everything, and he was scored 2 points. I was like, to be a celebrity all star in the all star game, you got to hoop. And I just feel like Sham wasn't even supposed to be in it either. I felt like Sham
mm-mm.
should have been probably giving out a look like, oh, this player's about to do this and that. Like
Exactly.
same thing with like probably on. I seen the owner hoop more. Like you feel me? Like the owners were hooping more than that. Glorilla's another one. I know her being as popular as ever, definitely like you gotta have the all stars and celebrities hooping that. But at the end of the day, I can get Glorilla. I can get
Yeah.
Glorilla. So I'm not really I'm not really offended, but it was just like other people was kind of like,
I,
hey, I don't
I
really
feel like they
see.
kind
But
of I feel like they kind of went away from like you remember the older celebrity games. They kind of found celebrities that could hoop a little bit, so the game was kind of
yeah,
exciting. I feel like they kind of got
yeah.
away. They got away from that.
But still, shout out to Rome Flynn, bro. Rome Flynn can hoop. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna sit
for
here and
sure,
lie.
for sure, for sure.
He he could definitely hoop. So I still want to give a shout out to him. But yeah, I mean, W All Star Weekend break, All Star game is today at 5. Who is your prediction to win it all, and who is your MVP, and why?
I see a lot of people saying Team World gonna win, but I really feel like the U.S. gonna win, bro. Simply because I don't think the world like they not coming to play for real, bro. Like which I doubt the U.S. Nobody's gonna be playing hard, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like the U.S. They're not gonna lose to Team World, bro. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah, they got Wemby, they got Luca, they got Nikola Jokic, but I feel like Jokic don't give a fuck about the All Star game. Like he really just there for the vibes, bro. We seen what Luca does in the All Star game. Luca shooting full court shots and passing lobs from like what I'm saying. He getting hung on dunks. Uh, Wemby might come out and do some alien shit. But I think the US could pull it off, bro. Simply because that I just don't. I feel like they're not trying to come into that game and lose, and then after the break, even though it's the All Star game, it's gonna be the world is taking over. Like the U.S. players can't be. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna create a whole narrative, and I just don't think they're gonna go for that, bro.
Oh
But it's
God,
definitely gonna be a good game. It's definitely gonna be a good game.
you got his MVP, and
Mm.
which USA team is gonna win? That's the question. Because the
Oh, I
USA
forgot it
team,
spread up. Let me see.
yeah. So I can definitely. Well, I mean, you got it right there, but you already know one of them has like a team full of young people and Devin Booker.
Mm.
It's like Jake Cunningham, and they're all on that one team. The other team kind of got a lot of more old heads. And that's the team with LeBron, KD, Jalen Brunson, Jalen Brown.
That
What
is
player
fact.
what team win, and what player team going to MVP?
Let me see. Let me. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Wait. So
Mm-hmm.
before I answer, like, how are they doing that? So like, are they playing like half quarters? Like, it's two different games. How are they setting that up?
So they're doing it just like the Rock Stars, except they're gonna have a Robin round for it. So basically,
Mm,
Team World is gonna go against Team USA Stripes, and
mm,
then they go against each other. Team USA Stars is gonna go against Team World or USA Stripes, and then Team USA Stars go against World or USA Stripes, whoever. You know what I'm saying? They each gonna play each other 3 times or 2 times. Everybody get 2 games. So they each playing each other 2 times, and then the best 2 teams are gonna advance until where they have that final score. That final score. So
Okay.
basically, like, so it's not gonna be quarters, but it's gonna be just like how it was last year, which is kind of
All right, yeah. So I'm looking at it now. So I got damn Team USA stripes kind of tough. Oh, Norman Powell playing with Team USA. I thought he went world because he Jamaican. Team. Ooh, yeah. I don't know, bro. This kind of tough. This kind of tough. Oh, Steph not playing. Brandon Bi replaced Steph. So I feel like Team USA stars probably will pull off the W simply because bro, Scotty Barnes, D Book, Kate Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Ant Man, Chet, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey. This world team kind of big though, bro.
that's what
I
I
feel
was
like
saying.
that's the only downfall with both of the Team USA teams. Like the Stripes, their biggest player is to KD.
Yeah,
Its tallest player is KD. To Stars, their biggest player is Jalen Duren. Where the Team World, they got a 6'11" Giannis, Danny Avdia like 6'7", Lucas 6'6", Nikola Jokic 6'11", Jamal Murray, Pascal 6'9", Cat 7 foot, Victor 7'4", however, Stangoon 7 foot, I believe. Damn, I don't know. World might pull it off. So I
yeah,
take back my statement from earlier, bro. World might pull it off. But the MVP, looking at it, I feel like it's either gonna be Victor or Giannis, bro. Simply because I feel like Giannis about to come in there and try to. He really about to like ball out just because
so
of his
Giannis
injury.
is injured.
Oh, he's injured. Oh, so okay, they didn't update.
Yeah,
Are they replacing him?
yeah. They replaced them with De'Aaron Fox, who's been playing with Team Stripes,
Mm. Okay.
which is crazy.
Okay.
I don't. I
Yeah.
really think that was supposed to be a pick.
Yeah. That's
Respect
really
the De'Aaron Fox, but I just
not
believe
facts.
De'Aaron Fox was supposed to be All Star this year.
Yeah. Shoot. Well, okay. If they don't have Giannis, okay, it's not that bad. Then it's probably gonna be a decent game. So if they don't have Giannis, I got the MVP either going to Victor. And I was gonna say Ant Man, but I watched his interview yesterday, and he said he not tripping about the All Star game. He not finna go hard. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to go
that
with
man just
Steph.
happy to see Kevin Durant. You see
Yeah, bro.
he just he
I'm
was
watching
smiling
the
his
whole
face.
interview. Yeah. So I don't shoot. I feel like honestly, how I'm looking at it, I think one of these newer guys might win, bro. Um, like I think we might see Denny Avia. They might let him really go off. This is his first All Star game, or Jamal Murray. I got him as like my what's the word? My like my like not underdog pick, but I feel like he my sleeper. I think Jamal
Your
Murray's my
sleeper.
sleeper. Yeah, that's my sleeper. I feel like he might go crazy today. Or Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell, bro. I don't. It's something about D Mitch, bro. Big games, even though it's the All Star game, he motherfucker know how not to miss, bro. Um, yeah, because I don't see Scotty Barnes really going crazy or Devin Booker doing too much. Cade probably chilling. Jalen Duren, he gonna do what he does. Chet, shoot, Chet could try to get back at Victor, bro. So could look out for Chet as well, or Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson, this is his first All Star game, so he might go up. He might go off. So I really can't give it all to the world team, bro. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. But they also this one of LeBron last few All Star games, so they might play through Bron for majority of the game, bro.
Yeah. So yeah.
Who you picking? That's because it's I'm struggling trying to pick one person right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard.
Uh, not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep my pick. I got Luca winning MVP. I got the
Got
world
Luca.
winning.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
Luca and I got world winning. But if that doesn't work out and USA do win, I believe KD is gonna be a player. It's gonna be either KD or Jalen Brown winning that MVP. But that Team Stripes is gonna
mm-hmm.
win. That world don't win, but
I
I
respect
definitely
that take.
lock in Team World because I just feel like, bro, Luca just gonna be going. Luca finna put a name. No shade. No be honest. You feel me? Definitely
Oh
LeBron
yeah,
for his
you
last
right.
All-Star game,
Yeah,
and it's
you
in
right.
LA. You
Yeah,
gotta think about it. Like it's in LA for the Clippers, but then again, bro, it's like at the end of the day, Luca gotta show something, especially with the draft rumors and
yeah.
everything happening. I feel like he's just
But
gonna put a name for himself this All-Star game, and I believe I won't be surprised if Jokic win it either. I would not be surprised. So I definitely can't wait to tune into that. But yeah, brother, I got Luca. I'm keeping a lock. I like Luca Doncic.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect it for sure. I respect it. I could see that. That's a good take. I could get behind that. I could even the Jalen Brown take. I could get behind that. JB might go off. Yeah,
Yes,
I might look.
especially
Yeah,
with what happened when I told you with the whole cop situation.
yeah, he might go off. You got my vape piece over there.
Definitely. So definitely we'll be tuned in for the All-Star game. Definitely want to get into that more. Let's definitely get into college basketball. Arizona loses again to Texas Tech in home. How do you feel about Arizona? You guys had high hope for Arizona. Now they got 2 L's. How do you feel about that? And knowing that those 2 L's are kind of like little things that they have to probably fix, or are they things that are kind of going to break down the team?
Um, well, they lost by three in overtime. Well, you know what I said. It's getting closer to March, bro. That's a young team. They played a real good Texas Tech team. Like we talking about a Texas Tech team that went toe to toe with Kansas. They lost,
Oh yeah,
Darren Peterson hit those 2 3s. Um, but is it what JT Toppin
yeah.
31?
JT
He had a
Top,
double, bro.
31-13.
31 13. Anderson, he had like Christian Anderson dropped 19. Uh,
Yep.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I ain't
Like
gonna lie, it's crazy because I played Christian Anderson in high school, but I'm gonna get that one once you get
he
done.
from Georgia.
That shit. Yeah, Christian Anderson went the same school. Ryan the Ken Mutombo went to for a little minute. Christian Anderson's
Oh
from
shit,
Georgia.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Looking at these
Georgia
stats, like
produced a lot of hoops, brother.
a lot of hoopers they are. Yeah, I gotta get back hip. I gotta tap back in. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
Arizona, you got Koa Pete. He only scored 2 points yesterday, bro. Like that's that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt his draft stock for sure. But Texas Tech is a tough team, and like them beating them, I kind of got them as like my Cinderella team going into the tournament, bro. But as for Arizona, they held that number one spot all year. They still number one. But I feel like this being their second win, they're like Texas Tech is just showing other teams how to beat them, bro. So I definitely feel like this not the end the end of their losing. I'm not gonna say they're gonna go on a losing streak, but teams definitely gonna figure them out, bro. Shout out to JT Toppin because dude, shit, it looked like he played the whole game, bro. He played 44 minutes,
Yeah.
31 and 13. That's cold, bro. Christian Anderson almost had a double double himself. He needed 2 more assists. Uh, yeah, Arizona. I don't think it's in my opinion. I don't think they gonna make it deep into the tournament, bro. Just
Yeah.
simply because like games like this, bro. Like experience. They lost to experience, bro, and that carries you a long way. Like you can have
Yeah.
all the 5-star freshmen you want. College basketball is different, bro.
You're not lying at all.
They got to go back to the drawing board for something, figure some stuff out. But it's not looking too good right now. I mean, granted, they still number one, but to me, rankings really don't mean nothing when they come to that tournament.
Yeah. And I feel like as if that was a great game. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like I said, Braden Burry's still the killer we know today, bro. Like, bro,
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite player from Arizona game. Like, he
yeah,
still had the most points again with 16 points. You know what I'm saying? Definitely seeing a little something from Jalen Bradley. I feel like he is going to be that leader of the team, kind of help Arizona. But JT Toppin, Christian Anderson, bro, John Petty, them boys are Jalen Petty, them boys are killers.
yeah,
Tell
bro.
you that now, especially JT
Is
Toppin.
he related to John Petty?
No, no, no. I know John Petty,
Oh,
Alabama. No, no,
oh,
no, 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 no.
yeah,
He's
John
not. He's
Petty
not.
cold. Okay,
Cole. That's when Colin Sexton was playing.
yeah, bro.
So yeah, definitely. I mean, shout out to what I'm saying, Texas Tech. I definitely feel that Arizona also won't make it deep. I always been saying this. I said North Carolina probably got the best. North Carolina probably got the best to me, or Kansas. Like, you got to have a team that's developed and that can go for that run. So if they don't have that star player, they can do it. We've seen it with Melo. Melo had a great supporting cast when he played for Syracuse. We've
Yeah, he
seen it for
did.
DeAndre Hunter. He had a great supporting cast when he went to Virginia. It goes on and on, but it's just something that has to build. And I feel like Arkansas could put a name in there too, bro.
They
They
can.
probably got the best point guard in the whole league,
They never
literally.
got the coldest backcourt, bro.
Oh
But I
yeah,
feel like Malik Thomas could go off at any time. Arkansas definitely they got a lot of depth, bro. They got a lot of depth. They got some like I know DJ Wagner, he ain't been doing much, but I feel like in the tournament, bro, they bound any of those guys. Arkansas got a team to where anybody can go off. Like they don't have to rely on a set person to go off. Which of course Darius a Cup, he's gonna get his because he runs their offense, but they got a lot of depth on that team, bro.
oh yeah. And I feel like the experience with that team, bro, John Calipari, like you said, it takes a good coach, and I feel like with John Calipari being that coach, he will help that team excel to where they have to be at. So I mean, definitely shout out to Arizona, not Arizona, but Arkansas as well for getting that win against Auburn. Auburn kind of being quiet too. That still got Tahad Petty for it. Still, he dropped 29, but Keyshawn Hall didn't play a player, which I was like expecting to like do numbers. He
Yeah.
didn't play, so we just kind of like took him out. But I will ask this question though: out of all the college basketball players you've seen, which one has been the biggest surprise? Like, which player have you like been on the radar? Like, yo, if he go to the NBA, he could like do something, but like quietly, kind of like how Chris Middleton was, or how Jamal Murray was. They kind of be their bloomers, but once they become known, it's like, bro, all you can do is love their game. What player is that for you, and why? So he don't got to be the best, but he's just that player. Yeah, he gonna have a great NBA career. Like,
Hmm. PJ Haggerty, bro. The
mm,
the the guard out of Kansas State. I think
yeah,
yeah, he's number two in scoring in the nation. He's a junior. So I feel like him that alone, him going into the league, being an older guy, having that experience, like his body's mature. Well, he's only 195, but you know what I'm saying? He's been putting in work in college for a few. So I feel like he understands the game more. I feel like he could definitely go to the league, and depending on where he goes, he could definitely put up numbers right away. He's shooting 48.5% from the field, which is good. Uh he's right under 50%. So definitely PJ Haggerty for me. I like his game. He shoot 38% from the three, 72 from the free throw. But college that those numbers always kind of go up as they go
yeah,
translate to the league as far as free throw numbers. 3-pointer, that's something he could work on. But just him being able to put up 23 points a game in college is good. And then this other kid I'm looking at, Jordan Riley out of East Carolina. I haven't heard of him.
mm.
but he's third in scoring in the nation. He third in
Wow.
scoring in the nation, bro. Shooting. Ooh, okay. His shooting numbers aren't the best, so I'm he's shooting 43% from the field, 29% from the three, 68% from the free throw. So I'm definitely gonna have to look more into his game because I'm not understanding how those numbers translate to 23 points per game, bro. But I'm definitely gonna stick with my first choice in PJ Haggerty. Uh, but this Jordan Riley kid, I gotta do my research. He a senior, man. He's a big guard though, bro. He's 6'5", 210. Like that's the league guard right there, bro. That's the league guard. And I ain't gonna lie, I like Jeremy Fears Jr., bro.
Yeah.
Like the way he runs Michigan State's offense, I feel like if he doesn't play, their offense kind of gets stagnant, bro. He first in assists, bro. I feel like he can definitely go to the league and do some big things. And I believe is he related to Jeremiah Fears? Ain't that his brother?
Oh yeah, that's his little brother. That is his
Yeah,
little brother.
yeah, bro.
Shout out to Jeremiah
Yeah,
Fears.
no cap. So definitely, like we see what Jeremiah doing. I definitely think he can go to the league and like do the same thing even more as far as running the offense. Like we know his brother, he does what he does. He kind of the antagonist, the little guy, but he's a dog, bro. But Jeremy
Oh, yeah.
Fears Jr., I really like his game for sure.
And I feel like all those players you said I can agree on. It's just one player I'm really at. I play for if they give this player a chance, he will make a name. That's Bruce Thornton for
Bruce
Ohio
Thornton,
State. Bruce Thornton. Bruce Thornton is probably one of the most established scoring guards. Him and LeBaron Phillips, them two.
LeBaron
Alabama
Phillips. I forgot about
and
dude.
Ohio State
Yeah,
guard Bruce Thornton.
let me look up
Those
Bruce
are,
Thornton right quick. I'm not familiar with him. Oh
hey
yeah,
man,
he been there for a minute. He from Georgia. Yeah.
yeah, he was in middle high school.
Yeah. Yeah, cuz it's
So
cold.
definitely, oh yeah, I feel like bro, he's been scoring at a great level, bro,
His
and that's
numbers are great, bro.
oh yeah,
54%, almost 55% from the field, almost 40% from the three, 82 percent from free throw. Yeah,
oh
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm rolling. I respect that take. That's
oh
a
yeah.
that's a good take right there.
And I just
That's
feel
a
like yeah, and I just feel like his game is just incomplete from others, man. Like I just feel like he's just that different player. Like he has a whole different mindset. So I definitely feel like he can make a name for himself. I mean, we'll be looking out definitely, like you said, March is coming, so a lot of teams will make that bracket. A lot of teams won't, but we will see, man. I'm looking forward to March, bro. It's getting closer and closer.
what we
Finally,
got what more weeks?
so we finna hit March Madness. I know SEC tournament brackets finna hit in a couple weeks. March
Yeah.
Madness gonna hit in literally a month. So I mean, bro, we definitely can't be ready. I'm ready for it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro.
be watching that every day. Definitely. So got those college basketballs out the news. I mean, women's basketball, UConn still keep up. I definitely feel that the women's draft will be more like complete though. Like I definitely feel like that's something I kind of want to see without the women's draft. I mean, Olivia Miles is killing. We also see Michaela Blake's killing. Aaliyah Chavez killing. So I feel like the women's side of basketball is gonna be more exciting. I think they're gonna be, especially with Ozzy Fudd too. She's I think supposed to be selected number one this year in the draft. So
Ozzy Fudd.
Ozzy Fudd, she's selected right now. She's trying to get selected number one in the draft. Her mock draft is number one to the Dallas Wings, and that's where her old teammate is. So that's something to also be on the lookout for as well. See something
Oh,
definitely.
she
Gonna
cold.
be.
Cold.
Oh yeah,
Oh, she from VA.
definitely. Yeah, she from VA.
She cold.
Oh yeah,
That
so
whole
definitely
UConn team, bro, they're tough, bro. I'm not gonna
they're
lie.
cold.
They're tough. I gotta figure out what they doing up there, bro. This is ridiculous. That whole team down there cold, bro. This is crazy. I'm looking at this. This is crazy.
Oh god, it be like that though too. But it's something that we just gotta kind of stay in tune for, bro. So definitely gonna get into more women's basketball too. NFL, not really any more news, but I will ask this question though: what team do you believe needs to make the right picks this offseason and to lead them to winning a Super Bowl or to lead them to making the playoffs? Just what team do you feel like needs to make those right things, like, and why for the
So,
offseason?
number one, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. The
Yeah,
Cowboys, they need to draft better. They need to reinvent their defensive secondary for sure. They Dallas not like I'll go for the past decade. They haven't really had no good safeties, good corners. Trayvon Diggs had his little year where he had I'm not gonna get the number wrong, but he had a lot of interceptions, but he was giving up a lot of yards. So and you see what they did with him. They moved on from him. So definitely Dallas go in. They need to get better secondary. They could even try to get a decent or another running back. Um, my number two, I'm gonna go with the Ravens. The Ravens, I feel like they get Lamar more offensive weapons at receiver. He doesn't have a true number one receiver. They've been trying with Zay Flowers, bro, but he's too small. He has a lot of drops, and he disappears in games. So I definitely think if they get Lamar some more offensive weapons, even a few more old linemen, his line isn't that bad, but a few more old linemen wouldn't be bad for them. Uh, and I think that'll put them over top because their defense is pretty cool, bro. Their defense is pretty good. I just feel like it's a matter of them being locked in. They could even use a corner or two,
yeah,
just to have to develop. Then let me see, Cowboys, Ravens, uh, Pittsburgh. I can't quite put my finger on what exactly they need, but I can well they could use a few more O linemen and a better run because who's Pittsburgh's running back right now? James O'Connor or something like that. James
yeah.
Conner.
James O'Connor is their running back. I
Yeah.
think
So
him or hold on, I can search it up.
let me see.
Pittsburgh. Let me search it up. I don't know what's going on with my phone today. It's been acting weird. Jalen Warren.
Oh, Jalen Warren. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess they're pretty good at running back. So they could use some inside linemen then maybe another center, some guards, depth at the linebacker position, and they could definitely use some more cornerbacks. Um, Oh yeah, and Pittsburgh could use they could use more receivers too, bro. They got decaf, and the rest of those guys are like random, like no disrespect, but they could definitely draft some a better receiver in this draft class because this draft class has a lot of good receivers. So
Oh yeah.
Pittsburgh, and I think that'll help them. And they I don't know. I guess Aaron Rodgers coming back, but I feel like he's to that age, bro. It's like you gotta give it up, or at least they gotta start uh preparing that young guy, letting him get some reps. The kid from Ohio State a few years ago. Um,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think his name like Will Howard or something. Definitely let him get some reps. So we got Cowboys, the Ravens, the Steelers. I'm trying to think of the Titans, even though they're not going to win a Super Bowl or anything next year, but I feel like the Titans, whatever draft picks they have, they need to use them to get Cam Ward some help, bro. He was the number one pick, and that team they surrounded him with is piss poor. I'm not gonna lie. He need to draft him some receivers. He need another running back. He need an O line, and even defense. They just need an all around rebuild. Try to trade for a few draft picks, bro. I'm pretty sure I could get some of those players off that roster for a few picks, even if it's third or fourth round pick. And I think they could go from being at the bottom of the league to at least winning 7 games if they pick correctly. But that's just the faith I have in Cam Ward because I truly believe he was the best quarterback in that draft last year, besides Shador. But Shador's in Cleveland, and Cleveland just kind of that's Cleveland gonna always be Cleveland. So I'm not even gonna get into them. Uh, and I really don't. I don't. Carolina, we could. I'm gonna speak for my own team. We could definitely use more O linemen.
Yeah.
And I know everybody likes Bryce Young, but I think we should draft another quarterback to at least be a backup and learn. Just because I'm still not really sold on like the smaller quarterback thing. It's not really my favorite thing. I would say receiver. We got a lot of receivers, but they're young, so I'll say I'll give them time to grow. We could use another running back. We got Chuba Hubbard, but you know what I'm saying. You can't run him to death. And then our defense. I think we need to work on our defense. Secondary could use some help. Linebackers, D line. Um, they kind of could rebuild everywhere on that defense. And the Falcons just need a good quarterback and fucking they can use a good quarterback, some more receivers. I'm not sure who their running back is. Um, mm, and yeah, they just need offensive tools because the Falcons defense is they're pretty good when they come to play for real. So definitely, Michael Penix out. They got rid of Kirk Cousins. I definitely think they need to draft another quarterback. Um, just to help. Which the only downfall with this draft class, it is not a quarterback heavy draft class. Like there isn't that many good quarterbacks in this draft class that are going to be drafted. So that is the only downfall. Which we know the I'm not I can't remember his name right now, but the kid from Indiana that just won the Natty, he's more than likely going to go first to the Las Vegas Raiders because the Raiders definitely need a quarterback. Geno
Yeah.
Smith over there, he riding to death. And they that's another team. They need a quarterback. The Raiders need a quarterback. They need to draft more linemen. They need more receivers. Um, in their defense, I think they work on their secondary. Because I'm a big DB guy, so definitely work on the secondary. Draft some more pieces for the secondary, and use those picks to get the best amount of receivers you can get. If you're going to draft a quarterback, you got to draft pieces with him. Like you can't have a quarterback and
What happened with Zoe? Zoe, what happened with Zoe? Okay, there we go.
I don't know what
Zoe, you
happened.
back in here?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either. I'm about to. All right, you good? You good? Go back
Yeah.
to what you were saying. I think you on Falcons.
Oh, you didn't. Okay. That's the last thing you heard was Falcons.
I think the last team you was talking about. I don't
I
know
was
what.
on
No,
the
Carolina,
the.
Carolina, the Falcons, one of the two.
No, I was on the Raiders. I was on the Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders, yeah,
Yeah.
Mendoza. Right.
Yeah, Mendoza, that's his name. That's his name, Mendoza. So definitely, you drop the quarterback, bro. You gotta get him pieces, or they're gonna have a mediocre year. Like you can't unless you're drafting a quarterback to a team that's already set in stone and you're just missing the quarterback. Then that's different. But when we're talking about rebuilding the whole team, you can't just draft a quarterback and not draft linemen or receivers with him. Especially with how the NFL works. It's not like the NBA where you could just trade that easily and get these players. Like you really gotta see who fits your scheme, who wants to play where you want to, where you are, all type of stuff. Let me see. That was the Raiders. Mm, oh, the Vikings. The Vikings. I doubt they are gonna move on from JJ McCarthy. this early, but they definitely need to. They gotta draft the O line. The Vikings need to draft the whole O line. Um, I even throw a running back in there. They need an O line and a running back for sure. Somebody gotta he gotta be able to get Justin Jefferson the ball. And even if it is JJ McCarthy, you could draft you a little second a decent quarterback in the sixth round just to have as a backup who y'all believe can come in and learn quickly. And if you put him in that ring of fire, he'll be able to produce a little bit. So those are teams I'm rolling with right now. The Texans could use a better O line. Um, which now that I think like a lot of these teams just need O linemen, bro, which is going to be hard because it's only so many good O linemen in the draft. So that's it's just a matter of how they pick them. But definitely, I believe if the Cowboys and the Ravens draft correctly, that puts them over top for sure. No cap.
I feel like those are like great picks. I mean, if I had to go with like just one team, I feel like the Bills are just that team that kind of like need to do something this offseason, especially like the
Oh
potential
yeah,
they
damn, I
had.
didn't even think about the Bills.
Great. Yeah, I feel like the potential they had to be great. I mean, all those teams, like you said, like need to make those right moves. The Bills, I feel like, is another team. I'm having Josh Allen. I feel like they need better receivers. I feel like the O line got to get to also defense as well. And I feel like Joe Brady over there will help that team become the place where they have to be. And the Browns, another team I would say, especially with them just having their defensive coordinator be released. So definitely going to be looking for new people to hire, playing their young guard, playing their young players. I mean, the defensive coordinator over there. Hopefully, he's able to reconnect and find the right plays for his new team. And Shador Sanders helping just get him kind of active too. So definitely shout out to those two teams. And who is your prediction to win the Super Bowl next year? Who you already got? Like,
I'm gonna go with Lamar, bro. Just because I want him to finally get one, get it out the way, bro. I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens, man. I feel like next year Lamar come back 100% healthy. Derrick Henry come back 100% healthy. They do make the right picks in the draft, and I definitely think I could see them finally push over top, to win the Super Bowl because I doubt Patrick Mahomes is going to be back in time, and we know Lamar's kryptonite has been Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen. So I definitely see him being able to push for the Super Bowl next year without worrying about Pat Mahomes, and he'll probably see Josh Allen, and maybe Buffalo even gets it just because they were so close this year, and Josh Allen comes back with that fuel in his stomach, that fire in his stomach to go get him one. But I definitely see Lamar getting one. I don't think the NFL, me personally, they're known to do what they do to get who they want to be in the Super Bowl. So I definitely don't think, we see two teams like the Patriots and the Seahawks going next year. You know what I'm saying? I definitely
yeah.
think they kind of gonna have they little stick they foot in that, simply because of how the game went and the backlash they got from the game. But shout out to the Seahawks for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Baltimore, bro.
I feel like a team that will win it for me, like Atlanta or Baltimore, is like my only two picks to win. I feel like the Falcons just now getting that new head coach will kind of open up that team more. Michael Penix was not a bad QB. I just feel like you need the right resources, and definitely that offense gonna explode more. So shout out to them. Also, like I also think that the Ravens can win it too. Them getting released of John Harbaugh, they probably just get a new head coach, but I feel like Lamar will stay with his ground. So I'm gonna give a big shout out also to Lamar too. Definitely, if he stands his grounds and targeting that championship with Derrick Henry, they can win it. Yeah, man, that's the only two teams I really got winning. I mean, I can't really like they know teams that could win. It's just them two
Yeah,
for real.
I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm rolling with that.
Definitely. Shout out to the NFL. We will be getting into that more. Um, so that right now concludes the streams for We Talk Facts. We will be dropping another episode today. on Jordan Barrow. So right after this episode, we're about to go ahead and start that interview, kind of get out with him, so we can kind of see how track has led him to being the person he is today. Mississippi State, 100 and 400-mile runner, so we'll definitely meter. I didn't even say mile. 'Cause mile is crazy. Meter runner, so we'll definitely get into that more. Definitely want to thank everybody for watching. Definitely tap in, subscribe. We'll definitely have more All Star on Tuesday. Have more NFL news on Tuesday. We'll finally begin to MLB news. Spring games start around that time, so not spring games, but a lot of off-season trades and drafts will happen around that time. So we'll definitely try to check that out for MLB. Also check out some Premier League, see how that's going. Who we feel like will win the Premier League, and yeah, definitely also check on the next half of the NBA, and who do we think are gonna definitely make a big name for themselves. Who's gonna win the championships? Who's gonna definitely win the accolades this year, and who we believe is gonna be in that All NBA team. A lot of players not being in there, players such as LeBron James, he's not gonna be in that All NBA. Ja Morant, and then the list goes on. So definitely we'll be tuning in for that. Thank everybody for watching. Like I said, tap subscribe. It's Haji. I'm gonna let Zoe take the honors and introduce us out.
Your boy Zoe. We Talk Facts podcast. We out for y'all. Have a good day.
All right, man.